clicked on this video because you suck at options trading. You don't know how to make profits and you haven't been consistent since you started. I'm going to outline 17 reasons why you're not successful at options trading. We're going to go through them all, and at the very end, I'm going to give you the exact recipe to be successful in the long run when options trading. Reason number one why you're not good at options trading is simple. It's a lack of discipline. You don't have the discipline to govern your trades. It's that easy. Without discipline, you have nothing in the stock market, all right? If you don't have the discipline to recognize yourself doing something incorrect, if you don't have the integrity to do push-ups or something to hold yourself accountable, you will never be a successful options trader. The second reason, and I'm going to put this as blunt as I possibly can. You're an emotional fucking little bitch, right? You are wearing your heart on your sleeves while you're trading. This is not the right answer. The top three emotions, the hope, the greed, the fear, and, getting all over the place, getting flustered. It's not a part of options trading. It has to be black and white, governed by precise rules and guidelines and nothing emotional. I always say, if you want to be emotional, grab your partner, go watch The Notebook with a pint of ice cream and have yourself a fucking scream and cry. Number three is a lack of education. It takes doctors 10 years of schooling, lawyers 8-10 years of schooling to make their $100,000 a year. Options traders have unlimited potential to make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, but you think you can do it in just 60 days. This is a problem. You need to forever be learning and educating with the consistently changing stock market. Education is key. I am still a forever student, 5 to 7 years in. So what makes you think you can come turn your little $200 into 20 million in the first fucking month? Number four, you don't take the time to make it yours. What do I mean by that? I mean that trading is the most individualized career in the world. What a strategy for selling options for Big Daddy Max may not be the option strategy for you. You have to learn how to take little bits and pieces from what worked from you and make them applicable for your strategy, right? You can listen and be coached and educated, but at the end of the day, you have to take all that information, forget it, and make it your own. Number five, you love to overtrade. Overtrading is the crypt keeper. I always say on Fridays that Fridays are for profit taking and not for over trading, right? Because what traders tend to do is they have a couple losing trades in a row, and the next thing you know, they're digging their grave deeper and deeper by trading more and more and more, when in reality, you should stop altogether, reassess, and get back to the basics of what worked. Over trading will always result in oversized losses. Number six is greed. Greed is the emotion of all emotions that brings traders to their knees. Being greedy when a trade is in big profit of unrealized gains and you're sitting there wanting more and more and more, and next thing you know, you get crushed. Greed is the bane of all traders' existence. You need to be able to have a set guideline of profit-taking rules where the greed has no way of taking over. And when greed comes knocking at your door, your guidelines, your principles, your rules that are governing the trade you entered, slaps it the fuck down and says, back of the house, baby, because I'm good here. I'm not greedy. I'm not full of emotion. Number seven is an interesting one to me. You don't use all the tools on your tool belt, your options trading tool belt. An options trading tool belt should wrap around your body 15 times, but for some reason, everyone likes digging into the front left pocket only. There's so many different option strategies and different ways to get creative with your option strategies that you can be successful. But for some reason, everyone likes to just buy puts or buy calls, and that's it. It's just my two option strategies, and I can't get creative in any way. But that's bullshit. You need to be able to dig into your options trading toolkit at any time to figure out which advanced option strategy or what method or what approach you need to be successful. It's not just as simple as this. The book is this big. You need to go in there and read it and find out how to be applicable to all of these different tools. Number 8, Failing to hedge. Everyone thinks that stonks only go up. Thank you, Wall Street Bets and Reddit. But the hard reality of it that we all saw from 2022 is that stocks can actually just go down for an entire year or more. So it's important to be able to hedge your portfolio. Hedging is simply mitigating the risk on your long-term portfolio using either bearish position option strategies or using inverted stocks. There's multiple ways that you can hedge your portfolio, but being one-dimensional where you're 100% call side or 100% put side, never the good idea in the long run. You want to have some sort of mixture and some sort of balance of hedging. So if things don't go your way, you're not completely getting crushed with your equity. You have some fight in the game still. Number 9, to me, I think I invented this, to be honest with you, and I call it the self-fundamental bias. All right, this is a very good one. Now, let me know if this is you. You woke up in the morning and you said the SP 500 in the market's been green for 4 days in a row. It's Friday morning right before market opens, and you tell yourself, 4 green days in a row, today's gonna be red. I have done no technical analysis. I haven't bothered looking any news reports or Twitter for any factors that could back this up, my self-fundamental bias claim, but I'm going to enter puts because that's what I feel is going to happen. Well, I got to tell you, your feelings and your opinion doesn't mean shit. You're not even a sheep compared to lions here. You're an ant compared to the galaxy of hedge funds, and you're nothing. So your fundamental bias, if big money up in Wall fucking decides the market's going up, it's going up today. And unfortunately, no one cares about Joe Schmo's opinion. So your fundamental bias, the way you wake up and say, oh, the earnings was bad, it's going to reverse in the morning, or the stock market's been green, it's going to go red, and I've done no analysis, but this is my opinion. You need to knock that off. You need to lose that fundamental bias. You need to dig back into the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis and make the best educated decisions possible. Number 10 is probably the biggest reason why you suck at options trading, right? It's the big one. The expectation for something out of your control to happen. It's called hope. Hope is a killer. You hope the stock comes back. I hope the stock keeps falling. That right there, that's the brain switch. As soon as your mind says, I hope, you have immediately lost. The emotions have taken control because something is not going your way. And every time you use hope, hope is the expression of a feeling. It's greed on your left shoulder and it's fear on your right shoulder, and it's expressing itself with the word hope. It's banned in my Discord. It should be banned in your verbal language when it comes to trading options. Number 11 is this. Everybody you know is going left. The big guys, your parents, your friends, your family, your coworkers, they're all going left. But for some reason you feel like, I'm going to go right today. Do you know what that is? It's called fighting the trend. Everything's going left, but I'm going to go right, and I'm going to keep fighting it because I want to be the first one in, right? But I like to say that it's better to be late to the party with everybody else already there than to be the first one in the party trying to start that new trend, right? You're not going to be the one to do that 9 out of 10 times. Don't fight the trend. The trend is your friend. If the market's moving heavy in one direction, it's better to jump on a train while the train's moving fast than to jump on a train that's dead stopped. So make sure you are not fighting the trend. Number 12 of why you're terrible at options trading is because you don't use a stop loss. A stop loss is one of those tools I was explaining earlier that's there for you. Does it mean you have to go into your broker and put a stop loss in every trade? No. You can use a mental stop, put the line on a chart, put the line or the number in your head and say, I'm risking $500 on this trade. I will not lose more than 100. If it hits 101, I'm out. That's my mental stop. I'm good, right? The mental stop losses and actual stop losses or trailing stop losses, these tools are here to help you. Why not use these wonderful tools that help you take the emotion out of trading and put these tools in instead that help you be a successful trader? Unless you start using these mental or actual stop losses, you're going to continue to suck at trading. Number 13. You heard a story on social media about someone turning $100 into $100,000 in 3 trades, and you say, you know what? If fucking he can do it, then I can do it too. Well, you're wrong, and this is why you suck at options trading. It is next to impossible for those unrealistic expectations to turn $100 into $1 million. It's just not. 99.99% of traders who have this mentality will fail. You need to take it slow and understand that options trading is always going to be a marathon, not a race or a sprint. I always ask my traders, okay, you made a lot of money very quickly. Tell me how you're going to lose it. Let's see if you learned anything on the way up. Number 14, you suck at trading because you are impatient. You can't wait 5 minutes for that next candle to confirm it's a buy. You can't wait 5 minutes to figure out if a trade is worth closing or worth entering, to follow that A++ setup that you put in your mind that I'm going to enter today. But instead, you're going to violate your trade rule and you're going to go in on a trade 3 minutes early because you can't wait 2 minutes. I'll tell you what, I've seen people waiting in lines for all kinds of stupid shit. You'll go to a festival and you'll wait in a bathroom line for an hour and a half and basically piss yourself, but you won't wait 5 minutes to enter a trade which can provide so much returns in such a short time. Why is that? Why are we so impatient when it comes to trading and so much more patient when it comes to other aspects of our life? Number 15 of why you're no good at options trading. You like to show off the freaking open options trade that's up 100%, but I got something to tell you. That's bullshit. Options trades are only profit and only realized gains when they're closed. So until you close that trade, your unrealized gains are not impressing anybody. It's literally the same to me as if you showed me an options trade, I would say that's cool. That's basically like bragging about your imaginary friend who's cooler than my imaginary friend. I don't give a shit about your nonsensical open options play. I don't care about it. I want to see the profit. I want to see what you closed, and I want to hear about the closing of the trade, why you took profit there. That would impress me more than you showing me an unrealized gain. Number 16, the reason you cannot succeed in options trading is because you haven't failed enough. You haven't found a person, a coach or a mentor who has made the mistakes that you're continuously making and they've corrected it and they've moved past it. I always say that in business and in life, problems should be looked at as building blocks. And if you don't find a coach or a mentor who's made all the mistakes in the book and can help you not make the same ones over and over, you're probably not going to have an easy time options trading. It's very hard to do it on your own. Join a community, join a social media group, whatever. I don't care if it's priced, free, but just find someone who's going to be able to help you because they failed and you're failing. Now you can succeed together. Number 17, why you suck at options trading. I guarantee you, half of you, if you pull up your charts right now on the computer, I'm going to see 15 different indicators with lines going left, right, up, down, and you don't even realize you have 4 different momentum oscillators on the bottom. The RSI, the MACD, the stochastics, the divergence, they all read the same thing, momentum oscillation. So having all of these indicators and this additional noise is one of the major reasons why you suck at options trading. At the root cause, buying and selling pressure, you need to be able to read that. Candlestick price charts and technical analysis patterns are more than enough than what you need. You're lazy and you think that a lagging indicator is the answer, but I'm here to tell you it's not, and you will never succeed with your 48 indicators that you have on your chart. Now, let's turn it all upside down and I will give you the 17 ways you can be a successful options trader. You have to have discipline. You need to keep your emotion out of trading. You'll be successful if you have education. Take the time to make it your own. You need to know when to stop trading and when to not overtrade. You need to learn when you've done enough, and you need to not ever get greedy. You need to use the tools at your disposal and learn how to think outside the box. You have to hedge your positions. If you're all in on one side, it's never a good thing for a long-term portfolio. You have to fuck off on that fundamental bias. Nobody cares about your opinion. Ban the word hope from your trading dictionary. You gotta learn how to ride the waves and stop fighting the trends. You have to use stop losses, whether it's mental or you're going into your brokerage and actually setting them. Stop losses are key to your success. You have to have realistic expectations when trading. If you're not gonna try and turn that 100 to a million, let's try turning that 100 into 110 first. Baby steps along the way. There's a term in options trading saying patience pays. P-A-Y-T-I-E-N-C-E. Patience, patience, patience. Don't keep talking to me about your imaginary friends. Realize the gains and then show off how good your trade was. You should find a coach and someone who can guide you on the mistakes that you're making because they've already made them, they've mastered it, and they can help you get over that hurdle. Finally, we need to keep the indicators to a minimum. Less is more when trading. You need to go to the root cause of trading and not focus on those external indicators and factors. Now, if you were to follow all 17 of these, I guarantee you there's no doubt in my mind, you can also become a successful trader. Hey guys, it's Max from Max Options Trading. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click subscribe and follow us for more content. If you're looking for an investing community, look no further. I've made every mistake in the book so I can coach you on how to not make them, and if you are, how we can get over that hurdle and move forward. The link is in the description. Come check us out at Max Options Trading.